So this is what I love about being on a boat. You never know where you're going to be. You never know who you're going to meet. Well, my neighbor from when I lived on the land with my dad's house, he transports boats, and he's here, and I'm going out with him. So I was planning on going sailing today. As you can see, I was getting my sheets ready for my ejected, and I was going to go across to Pender Harbor, but now I'm not. Now I'm going out with Capt'n Rick. Say hi, Capt'n Rick.
Hey, how you doing? All right.
Like I said, what I love about boating, you never know who you're going to meet. So this is Capt'n Rick, and Capt'n Rick is...
well, you're judged by the company you keep.
You're judged by the company you keep. So what does Rick do? Rick transports boats.
Wait, let me see.
There we go.
Unobstructed.
Unobstructed. And he just delivered these guys here. Where'd they come from, Rick?
Fort Lauderdale.
These boats.
St. Thomas.
Fort Lauderdale, St. Thomas.
Yeah.
All places I'm going to end up in. Dolfito, where the hell's that?
Costa Rica.
Oh, Costa Rica. Anyway, so we're going over to the freighter, are we?
We will eventually. We gotta pick up a client first.
We're going to pick up a client. Fun and games on Muskoka. Woo! So I'm not sure you can see it, but we're heading over to this freighter that's got these ships. And my buddy Rick transports yachts all over the world. And it's Raven Yacht Services out of the Victoria, British Columbia area on Vancouver Island. But he transports boats all over the place. Everybody was always asking me about the Red Sea and getting through and the war. And Rick has graciously let me know that if I need to get transported from India to Greece, that he's shipping boats between India and Greece. It's kind of nice to know that I can jump on a ship if I need to. And it's nice to see the process, to see how well cared for these boats really are. And it's kind of fun. Yeah, that's Capt'n Rick. An exciting time for you.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
That's our quick deployment system.
It's a brand new boat for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And of course you sea trialed it in Fort Lauderdale?
Yes.
Yep, cool.
And I cruised it a couple of times on it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so I went to the Bahamas and then Florida.
Congratulations, brother.
Thank you. I'm excited. Hopefully the batteries work.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a 2002, but it's pretty big.
What's she going to be called?
Well, it's got the name on it, Nordfjord.
And you're going to call it Nordfjord?
Yeah, it was the Golden.
Oh, okay, so you've already renamed it.
Yeah, already.
Fantastic. Well, this is an exciting time. Not necessarily for me, but...
If it's not exciting enough for you, Bart, I can take you back anytime.
Very nice, Bart. I love the blue hull.
Yeah.
a touch. She touched. Looks like another successful delivery for Raven Marine.
Let's just say
Another interesting part about the boating world is that a lot of boats don't ride on their own hulls all over the place. Doesn't matter how big it is. These guys can pick it up and have it delivered anywhere in the world. And if you're looking for transportation to some place that's a long way away, it's an economical way to go about it. Nothing in boating is cheap, but there's a cost to running it on its own hull someplace. You have to have a crew and fuel and wear and tear. And if you throw it onto a ship like this, it has to make sense, because you know what? A lot of people do it. And Rick's about to go aboard. All done, Rick? Yeah. Congratulations again, Bart.
Thank you.
An exciting time. Oh, she's gorgeous. Another successful delivery. Yee-hee. So kind of exciting. We got the boat in the water now. Now I'm just kind of floating around out here, taking care of Rick's dinghy, I guess you could call it. It's got a great big huge diesel engine in it. And just waiting around now for picking Rick back up, taking him back to the docks, and then I'll be off sailing out in the Georgia Strait. Really was a great thing to have happen, because now the wind's starting to pick up a little bit and I'll be able to sail across. So that's my plan, is to sail across the Georgia Strait and spend the night over there, maybe a couple of days, who knows. Laurie's at work, and then she has a race this weekend, so I'm kind of free until a week and a bit, so might as well take advantage of it. And that's what I'm going to do. Thanks, Captain Rick.
Hey, thanks, Scott.
Good seeing you, buddy.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah. I'll send you a link.
Wins.
Thanks a lot.
Whiskey Golf was active today, if you know.
Oh, my coat, Rick.
Thanks very much.
Hold on, Rick. Got her. Say hi to the kids for me.
I will indeed.
We have to get out before I leave. Your wife wants to go sailing. I know you don't, but... Okay.
That's not sailing.
Okay. So that was fun. That was Captain Rick. And like I probably said before, Rick used to be my next door neighbor. Used to be my dad's next door neighbor. And you never know what you're going to find when you're out in Nanaimo. It was wonderful. So I guess I'm going to go sailing now, which is fantastic. I'm getting the girl ready to go. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, getting ready to sail. We're flying. And you can see here I was going to head over this shoal, but now I'm going to point back up and I'll get away from that. I gave the ferry some room. On my way to Who the Hell Knows? That's a fantastic port that I go to almost every time I sail. Who the Hell Knows port. I don't know where I'm headed. Not sure where I'm going, which is just the way I like it. I got a couple of days, I'm gonna kill them sailing around and shaking out this boat. I've already shook it out, but I just like saying that. Anyway, oh, wind change. Oh, great. Probably means I gotta tack again. Oh well, gotta go to work. See ya. Bye. So I had a fantastic sail. I'm now anchored in Silva Bay. I decided not to go over to the other side, to the mainland. After the 3 hours or so I spent with Capt'n Rick, I kind of was starting to run out of time. So I anchored in Silva Bay, and kind of glad I did. It's pretty quiet, wind's blowing still, got great holding, and yeah, it's a nice spot to come to. Not sure how many clicks it is away from, or how many nautical miles it is away from Nanaimo, but it's a beautiful spot. And like I said, I'm anchored in for the night. It's all good. Anyway, I'm going to have a nice quiet evening here. Going to make some dinner. Got some leftovers, and that was my day. It was a good one. Cheers, everybody, have a good time. So good morning. It's a beautiful morning. I'm in Silva Bay. Silva Bay is a anchorage just off of Gabriola Island, and it's a beautiful morning. Looks like I'm gonna have another nice sail. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go or what I'm gonna do. Laurie still has to work a couple more days, so I'm out on the ocean and enjoying myself. But last night was beautiful. It's a really quiet anchorage. Apparently I've got good holding, and it's all good. Yeah. So as you can see on my screen there, this is the percentage fill of my batteries. So I got 77%, and that was from last night. When I left, it was when I went to bed, it was 100%. And the sun's been up now for about an hour. I'm not sure where it was when I woke up, but we'll see where it gets to. Pretty sure it'll get back to 100. I'm actually heating water with it, and as you know, that takes a lot of power, but apparently I've got a lot of power. Very, very peaceful day. So much for my sailing. As you can see, not much wind. So we're motoring over to Coursey Island. If you remember, I was going to do some videos of the sandstone. I'm guessing that's back on. It's pretty calm. It's so peaceful. It's one thing about being out on the ocean, and it's one thing about living on the water, is you just never know what you're gonna get, and you got to go with the flow. And the flow today is anchoring in Pirates Cove onto Coursey Island, just south of Nanaimo, and putting in my day there. I'll drop the dinghy and I'll do some exploring. That's always fun, and I'll take along the camera. Day in the life. Not complaining, that's for sure. It's pretty beautiful. We got mountains all around with snow caps on them. Probably can't see them, but there's mountains back there. We're looking at the mountains on Vancouver Island, and if you can see the mountains in the way back there, those mountains are actually on the mainland of British Columbia, across the Strait of Georgia. Quite more substantial in size than the ones on Vancouver Island, but beautiful nonetheless. Just loving it. It's a great day. So here I am in Pirates Cove, and I'm going to go do some, I'm going to take my oar board out for a little spin. You might have already seen the first attempt, didn't work out very well. But that's not the reason I turned the camera on this time. The reason I turned the camera on this time was that this morning I had my batteries down overnight to about, I think it went down to like 65%. When I woke up, the sun had been out for half an hour and I was at 70%. I think I showed you that already. But now it's later in the morning time. Well, actually it's noon, and 90%. So the solar panels work. It's kind of nice, and I actually right now I'm heating hot water electrically through my inverter. Gotta love that. But I'm gonna go for a row. Okay, back in from a row. It's a good workout, and it's hot here. It's not just a little bit. It's hot in the shade. In the shade, I don't know if you can see it. And the magic. 30. It's hot, and I'm sweaty. So I'm gonna go do some filming of some De Courcy landmarks, and looking forward to it. And to make a day of it, I'm up to 92%. While I'm away, my solar panels are in a quiet state and chugging out amps for me. This is working out really well. Yeah, got to thank Rolf for the design on this, on the solar, and Andy from Master Volt in Vancouver, Blue Water Rigging, for setting it all up. It works great, loving it, and I got to thank me for wiring it. Ha. Last time I came through here, I just motored right through, but I'm trying to get between these two islands, and as you can see, low tide. This is about today's about a 8 or 10 footer, I think, tide, and it's coming up. I'm not sure if I can get through or not. We'll see. I might make it. I don't know. I think I have to raise the engine and walk through, if I can get through it all. We're gonna try. We're gonna give her a go. See all the clams and oysters and such. I do have to tell you though, this water is frickin' freezing. It's cold. We got us some starfish. It's a purple what? Purple starfish. We done made it. I love doing this. Love exploring, going places, doing things that people that are sitting on couches aren't doing. Oh, beautiful. I'm away. Latched straight up. Wow. Muskoka. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's another dinghy dock right there on the other side of Pirates Cove. Every park you go to, every anchorage you go to, just about every town you go to, every city you go to, they all have dinghy docks. And you can anchor out and enjoy it. It's pretty nice. So I just got back from my dinghy ride, taking pictures of the island, and we're pretty nice. If you ever think about putting solar on your boat, put lots on, because it's fantastic. Dodds Narrows. Dodds Narrows is infamous for being very high current during ebb and flow of the tides. So I thought you might want to see